We're back. And
We're back.
back. And back. And back. And can you back that up? Back that ass up. What was welcome back. It's more Death Stranding. So I watched The Boys. Finally saw the Hero Gasm episode.
Yeah, it's not that great.
It's very very
Remember,
watered
Sam,
down of
when the
the
clock's ticking, speed
comics
is what matters
Herogasm.
most of all. Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
Suck my ass.
I mean, he's not lying. We have to be quick.
Alright.
Got armor platings this time, and
Time limit set.
a non-lethal gun, so
And it looks like you almost did a moonwalk there.
that too.
You got a vehicle? Nothing?
No. I don't think
Nope.
waystations are... Is there a waystation?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Whatever, I don't think they have vehicles there.
Yet.
But... Not that far. We can make it.
Yeah, I can make it if I double jump. You just try to make a run for it. I wonder how mad you'd be if you actually were to do this. I just jumped on your back, like wee, with your powerful leg.
Yeah.
Skeleton. You're like, get off! I can handle the weight and everything. Just get off me.
Like, it's annoying. Stop it. Go on across the mountain.
What the hell was that?
Rock slide.
What the hell is that timer?
I told you, this is a time mission. We gotta do it quickly.
Ah, shit. Okay.
It's fine, it gives us 40 minutes. Which is
Oh.
about the length of an episode.
Oh yeah, we have to look at the episode. Let's waste every second of it.
Let's get there right when the timer's about to end.
Ah! Rock slide!
It's fine. It's not gonna hit us. They never do.
On the off chance. Be careful, please.
I will be.
Yeah, so yeah, Herogasm. Nah, they water it down to like a house party event thing they have
Yeah, it's
going
not
on. It's not like a full blown like hotel resort, just blown out thing going on.
I mean, they apparently had to cut it down or cut back on some things for ratings. Or like
Yeah.
to get the show to air.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is like it's completely different here in the comic. I mean, the comics they really don't show anything. It's a lot of insinuation and stuff, but I mean, I feel like it's just its own canonical thing going on over there. I mean, it doesn't really have to be too closely knit with the boys.
Yeah.
I've always said that never go exactly accurate with,
Yeah, don't do a one-to-one creation.
yeah, because people are gonna know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, you know, like the whole A Train thing going on, you know, the whole Black Noir thing going on. Yeah, I don't know if he was ever part of Payback. I don't think he was.
I don't think so.
And you know, Soldier Boy, believe it or not, is actually a D-lister soup in the comic, and he gets his ass beat relatively easy, and he's a big coward.
He's actually a legacy soup where they take the name and give it to different
Yeah.
people.
So if you watched the show and you saw where Soldier Boy was at the military thing, so that it kind of actually happens. That actually happens with the first soup show up. Only Soldier Boy actually dies, and they bring in a second person to become Soldier Boy, who gets his ass beat by Billy Butcher and his nose bit off.
Yeah.
He also pisses himself, and Homelander fucks him.
Yep.
So there's that.
He essentially does things to try to please Homelander.
He also yells out different states when he attacks,
Oh, that's right, he does.
kind of like All Might. What are we looking at? Those.
Enemies. I believe these have guns, so I'm gonna try to avoid them.
Are they mules or?
No, they're straight up terrorists.
Oh, Higgs terrorists?
Yeah, they're pretty much part of his group. But I don't have to go near them. I mean, I could, and if I clear out this area, they'll be gone for a while. But
I
don't wanna
feel
do
like
that.
that takes.
yeah, it would probably take up too much time, so not worth it. Do you think that's the reason why there hasn't been like a 1-to-1 recreation of Resident Evil? Because people already know what's gonna happen. Like the closest was Welcome to Raccoon City, but even that was changed and not good.
I feel like there are some situations where they can fix the plot holes and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think that feel like that's what
Oh, you see.
I feel like that's what Welcome to Raccoon City try to do.
Mm-hmm.
But in that case, you try to do too much all in one at one time, and you're eventually gonna mess something up.
Yeah.
Which is why with stuff that has an extensive lore and history,
yeah.
it's best to do it series by series. I would do the JoJo method. Each part,
Right, part 1, part 2.
yeah, each part has its own thing going on, its own story, but it's still connected within, you know.
Yeah, they're all
But
contained stories in like an overall.
all the JoJo's
arc.
Bizarre Adventure follows a different member of the Joestar family line or bloodline. So you have different people, you have different,
Protagonists.
but the story's still all strung together down the timeline. So you could have
Like a Resident Evil, and it have it be like the beginning of the outbreak.
So how I would do it is have it be where during this time have it take place in the mansion. That's the first part.
Yeah, because that's the beginning of the outbreak.
So, but change it up a bit. Change it to the point where, you know, you cast David Harbour as
We're thinking you ran
as
afoul
Barry
of a
Burton.
local terrorist cell. Former mules who took a turn for the worse. Stealing cargo doesn't do it for them anymore. Mayhem and
They have
destruction
sex
are
with
their
the
drugs of
cargo.
choice
Oh
now.
God.
But you didn't give them the satisfaction. You kept your cargo safe. Great work. Doubt you've seen the last of them, though. Keep your eyes peeled, huh?
So, I would do it in the mansion. I would have it have a good portion of it be through Chris's eyes and a good portion of it being through Jill's eyes, kind of changing it. Have it fix the lore, or even change it, but still follow the same like thing. Like what they could do is have it to be where Barry Burton or like Wesker doesn't turn on them first day. It's like we can do the point where make Wesker sick, where he's not doing it because, you know, he's an evil bad guy. He's doing it because he's sick
Okay.
and ends up turning himself into something else and having it cloud him and having it change him throughout the time. Where he no longer has to worry about dying anymore. He essentially makes himself superhuman. So that could be a different point where Joe's like, why would you do this? He's like, it's not that I want to. He's like, I'm sick. I don't want to do this to you guys. I just have to. He's like, and by doing that, I have to do what Umbrella says.
Right.
Same thing with Barry. And Barry turns on them, and Wesker gets away. And the idea is to, instead of it being like, oh, failsafe, blow up the mansion, no, they do it themselves. Like, we can't afford to have this any of this good get out there.
Right.
Only to have them find out that it happened anyways.
Right. The rest of the city's already.
Yeah, Barry and them, they all escape. They all take off the way they were supposed to. Have it be a gap in between the time that what happens in the Spencer estate. And then have mix the stories between Zero
Right.
and the first one. You can go that route as well and mix them together. I have it to be where like that creature, instead of finding the tyrant, they fight the creature from Zero.
Right.
And have that be the tyrant, or have that be like some other
Like the
sub-level
big
tyrant.
BOW.
Yeah, the big BOW that they all fight. You know, Jill's dealing with Wesker, and Chris is they're on the walkie-talkie. They're placing explosives around the mansion to make sure it blows up. They get separated. Barry and Jill have to fight Wesker and the Tyrant there. Chris and Jill fight the other thing with Billy Cohen, or even just not put Billy Cohen in there, or
Right.
however it is they want to do. Like, remember, I'm not good at this kind of stuff, so I mean, there's so many different ways you can go through with it.
Yeah.
Do it that way, and then have them fly off in their own direction. I have it to where the little slug thing that creature in Zero throws out,
Yeah.
have it be where it just kind of like leeches itself onto the wildlife, and have a year gap between the first one and the second one. And then in part 2, Resident Evil Part 2, have it take place, in Leon and, Claire's eyes. Instead of splitting them up, keep them together. And then have Nemesis roaming around, but have it be where there's no Mr. X. It's just Nemesis.
Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills.
Like, having it be when they're in the have it be where there are certain things going on that they can't explain from their perspective.
Wasn't an accident, by the way.
Oh, puppies.
It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really.
Oh yeah, the bomb. Forgot about
I
that.
hear the chiral network is coming along. Do you think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? I hope so. Give it a try. Huh?
Yay! That's half of the United States. USA, USA.
Sam, with the help of the chiral network, we've recovered experimental data which should provide a boost to our ongoing research and development initiatives. As a matter of fact, we've already made one breakthrough that can be applied to our weapons programs. Hematic rounds, anti-BT ammunition that utilizes the unique properties of your own blood. However, it's important to remember that with each shot fired, you'll be expending a small quantity of your own blood. And depending on the situation, you may be better off switching back to conventional ammo. Further details can be found in the list of equipment available for fabrication.
Essentially, the assault rifle can do anti-BT stuff.
Oh, nice.
It worked. Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
You got it, Dad. Cause he's always fucking nagging us.
It's like, he's not a father figure, he's more like a bother figure. He's always bothering me. Yeah, but that's how I'll do it. Like, have part of the series where it's like none of it makes sense. Do the Netflix thing where it's like, oh, part fucking 2 coming in December.
The Netflix series makes sense, so fuck you.
Huh?
The Netflix series makes sense, fuck you.
Speaking of making sense.
Doesn't mean it's not stupid though. It does have dumb parts.
Cortez and his people came. They finally reached Edgenot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The Kipu is the necklace, by the way.
Why was he pointing at her arm then?
He was just pointing at her in general.
Oh. Fred just shows up. Hey, what's going on? And they're like, oh, Rich. Check on the
We're
BB.
good. Okay, I'll check a BB. Jeez.
Check on BB.
All right, I'm going.
Ah!
Oh, this is different.
BB? BB, you okay? Damn it!
I'm gonna check on BB again.
Yeah, check on BB again. Make sure BB's okay.
No,
Holy shit.
BB's fine.
Check on BB.
No.
Check on the BB.
And check my gear. Anything I could change?
Oh shit, myself.
No. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
That's how it makes the series.
Yeah. Flashback. Or memory or whatever.
No, it's been a while since we had one of these. Shows your nipple.
Back off. Back off!
Oh no. Why am I shocked? I know this game.
What's the arm bleeding?
It helps against the against damage. What do you want,
Hey,
dead man?
Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago.
right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BP program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Alrighty.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
The
God
people of
damn it,
Mountain
you
Knot
just talked to
City
me.
have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar in the near future. There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
I want you to go down there and take this vacuum cleaner and clean it all up.
Probably.
So, RBB's a terrorist?
No.
Oh.
RBB was used or created to essentially combat the technology of the
BBs?
terrorists. Yeah.
He just starts crying every time he sees that image.
On orders.
Take on me?
That firearm can be loaded with hematic rounds. It's fitted with a dot sight as well. Should improve your aim.
Okay. Hey, do you remember how to breathe? Here's how your breathing works.
Be advised, Sam. The case for that antimatter bomb was not designed for long-distance transport. The magnetic traps that keep the antimatter sequestered are delicate. A powerful impact, reckless driving, an unbalanced carrier. There are all kinds of ways the traps could fail. Any abnormalities detected within the case should trigger an alarm. If it goes off, you're doing it wrong. And if the bomb goes off, we'll have a disaster on our hands. The kind we can't come back from.
Alright.
Oh, no. For those stacks something on top of it.
There. It's fine.
Oh, that's actually a lot better. Beep, 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 beep.
Right? Just going off like crazy. If you're wondering why we have an antimatter bomb, it's to get rid of the tar substance around the area.
Ah,
Yeah.
actually makes sense.
Mhm.
Well, nonsense.
It's basically gonna be a giant vacuum that sucks it all up.
It all sucks. Resident Evil, the series on Netflix.
It's not as bad as people are saying it is. It's not very good either. The bar isn't very high for the Resident Evil series live action.
Yeah.
Like, aside from like the first two movies, and the CG movies, everything else sucks.
Well,
I do enjoy some of the later films, but they're very stupid.
hold on. Let me look. Let me look up.
I mean, Resident Evil as a series is kind of dumb. Very cheesy. Are you gonna look at ratings?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they did pretty well. Aside from like the last film and Welcome to Raccoon City. The last film in the W.S. Anderson movies, I mean.
Look at the overall like.
Hold your breath, BB.
There's a ranking system for it, but then again, that's just up to like personal.
That's personal opinion, yeah. I will say the Resident Evil movies are far better than some other video game movies. Like King
Well, it
of
was
Fighters.
most def. No.
They're alive.
Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City with a 5.2.
That's higher than I would have thought.
Resident Evil Retribution with a 5.3.
That's fair.
Resident Evil The Final Chapter with a 5.5.
Holy shit. That movie is so bad.
Biohazard 4D Executor. Wow, 5.7. Oh, 2000 movie.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, it's probably just like a Japanese. It says, though only a short animated movie that barely gets the 20-minute mark, it's easy to see how Biohazard 4D Executor managed to get a high score from the fans. Oh. Okay, that's probably why no one knows about it. Resident Evil Afterlife, 5.8.
That one's my favorite.
Resident Evil Apocalypse, 6.1.
That's my second favorite.
Resident Evil Extinction, 6.2.
I hated that one.
Resident Evil Vendetta, 6.2. Love that one. With its gunfighting. Oh,
Is that the one with the ship? Or is that
Yeah.
Afterlife? Because I honestly can't remember them.
This is the animated one.
Oh, Vendetta. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Remember, Chris Redfield
With
fighting
the
guy on
gun
the
fu,
roof?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Resident Evil Damnation, 6.4.
Okay.
Resident Evil Degeneration, 6.4. Resident Evil, the first one, 6.6. So overall, the consensus of it is the first Resident Evil movie, and maybe the second one's probably the best.
Yeah.
Plus the animated movies and stuff like that that's supposed to follow like a canon thing is, I guess, better.
Yeah, I would assume the CG stuff is more.
I would like
well
to
received.
I would like to take a page out of Maximilian Dude's thing where he rates supers and stuff. I feel like we could sit down and do a let's watch of like the previews for the Resident Evil like animated series stuff that they have going on, comparing it to like the trailers of the games that came out,
Yeah.
just to see the overall like focus into the thing purely from an animated standpoint. And see what we can gather from it, just based on like from what the movies, and if it's more better to go to an animated standpoint rather than try to do a live action.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
you can get
you-
away with a lot more.
Yeah, and you would have to like just like, I mean, we're not saying it's easy to do animated. It's very difficult, especially to get it right. I mean, and there are times where you can get animation wrong and have it just be. Dude, fine, we have a fucking bomb.
It's fine. It didn't go off.
So, like, what would you think, in your opinion,
Damn it, Sam.
if you can get up that fucking rock? You don't have like a mountain climbing kit or some shit like that, little hooks
No.
or something. You can put them into the center of the mountain.
That's a thing that you get as a reward later, and it comes in the form of gloves.
Oh,
There we go.
like, what do you think? Do you think it'd be better if Resident Evil went animated or just?
I mean, they can do it live action. They just haven't found the right team to do it yet.
Or you be super meta and take all the Resident Evil movies and make them animated and fix some stuff around?
I don't even need. I don't find. Not necessarily a point. I mean, it's entertainment, but I don't necessarily think they need to even be made into films. Just let them be games. Let them be goofy and fucking dumb and cheesy and over the top. Bring back Wesker. Make him like Asian or something.
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying because it'll piss people off. I mean, you see how people act because Lance Reddick is playing him?
Yeah, I mean, but
He's a great actor.
yeah, it's really yeah, Lance Reddick's a very good actor.
Kills
He's
the
a
shit
cool-
out of that role.
You have exactly 15 seconds to finish whatever the hell it is that you're doing in there and get.
He has a scene on the show that exudes very similar vibes to that.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got the snow.
I'm gonna go around it. That's too steep to go up.
Okay. So a lot of people don't know this, but actually Dead Rising has a few movies.
Yep.
Oddly enough, you can only watch them on the thing called Crackle.
Yeah, where they have very low quality films.
It's... I don't know. I understand you're trying to change the formula
Yeah.
of it. Like, how I would do... Because the thing is, though, is like... And now I'm thinking about it, there's no reason to make an animated series for Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It just make another game.
Exactly. See, that's my point.
Yeah, so you could do it, but there's no point. However, if you do live action, you're rehashing out the same story that people have already gone through.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also give it its own spin.
Although it does seem that a majority of people do just straight up want the games turned into films. Like shot for shot.
But it's boring that way. I mean,
Exactly.
you already watched it.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't understand that argument.
Cause like the way I would do it, like I would like do what the boys are doing and fucking change everything. Like, not crazy.
Like, keep it recognizable to the source material.
Yeah, like you know what's going on. Like how I would like how I was talking about earlier. How I would do like make Wesker like sick, not like make him more sympathetic, and then have him just slowly on the decline where he just like I feel good. Like
And get Anthony Starr to play him.
fuck. I mean yeah,
Probably could.
and have him do like a precursor to the sunglasses
shit.
though.
That was not my fault. That was the game.
Shoot the BB.
I'm
Shoot
gonna
the
do it
BB.
because I know you won't shut up if I don't.
Shoot the bomb. Shoot the bomb. Do the same thing
That's
you do. No, do the same thing you're doing to the BB to the bomb. See if it calms down.
Check this BB off the mountain.
No.
Just throw him like a football.
I'm gonna punk kick your dog over an overpass. He kicked. What does he say? He's in the booth just freaking out.
The man in the motorcycle. He took him and he kicked him. The man on the motorcycle punted Baxter? Ron, you're not making any sense.
The man on the motorcycle is Jack Black, right? If I
Yeah.
remember.
Boy, this is burrito delicious, but man, it is filling. He chucks it out the window.
Oh man.
Hey, did you just throw a burrito out your window? I believe I did.
I want a burrito now. I'm hungry. Yo,
I did get hungry.
Sidetracked. There is this restaurant. It's not around no more, right? And I've only had it twice.
Right.
My dad came home.
Finally?
And no, not that dad. Also, you're one to talk.
Shut up.
Your dad's a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
He needs to be put into a crate and just like shoved down a river.
Alright, go on with your story.
He brought me back this burrito.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a regular sized burrito. It was about...
The size of about 3 football fields.
No, it was about a slightly bigger tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever seen the small like trays that the enchiladas come in?
Yes.
Where it's just like divot for the enchilada, rice and beans for the little parts?
Yeah.
Okay, it filled up the entire thing where the enchilada was. Like, we're talking about packed. That's
Oh,
what it
okay.
came in, and it filled up the whole thing.
Right.
And my dad gives it to me. He's like, there. I said, this is not carne asada taco. He's like, they don't have carne asada tacos. They have carne asada burritos.
And we're back.
In essence, it was a super stuffed carne asada burrito,
Yeah.
but with a layer of that red, like, Mexican rice. And it was amazing. I think it had like a layer of like the refried greens
Yeah.
stuff in there as well.
Delivery complete.
Damn, guys, saw the burrito.
Performance evaluation.
F. Damn.
Yeah. I didn't fuck up the bomb.
The hell do you think you're doing, Bridges?
Giving you a
That
bomb?
network you're building is carrying some nasty stuff.
Oh god, here we go.
Nobody would want anywhere
5G
near
towers
that.
are turning
I
my
bet
son
people would
gay.
figure that out by
Shut
now.
up.
We want no part of your chiral network or the UCA.
That voice. Is that you, Mama? You hit your head there, Mama?
I'm not yours, and yours is no kind of mother.
Alright, enough games, Mama.
I don't think you heard me, mister. Mountain Knot City is telling you and the UCA to take a hike. You people keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna put us right back on the road to the death stranding. We didn't ask for you to come and tell us how to live our lives. We'll decide that for ourselves, thank you very much. All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city.
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's Lochner.
Lochner? Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
Look, go home and don't come back.
Listen to me, damn it. I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
Alright, I'll stop delivering to you then.
Is that Mama?
No, it's Lochner.
Sorry you with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. We
So you
need
get
her,
it.
and we need her people.
Oh god.
We've lost too many others as it is. Without Mountain Knot City, the Chiral Network and the UCA will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lochner is Mama's twin sister. Former Bridges 1. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Malingen. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lochner's is theoretical. Mama designed the Cupid hardware. Lochner, the software. They said they could converse over any distance. Said they had a special bond that led them. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this. There wouldn't be a chiral network without them. They were so close that some said they were like one person in two bodies. Might be why they were able to develop the Cupid. But they had a falling out after Molingen's accident. Lochner left Bridges and cut off all contact with us. I don't know what happened between them. But if we don't bring Lochner around, our plans to make America whole again are finished. Not that I'm asking you to stick your nose in their personal business. Though if you did, it might help us figure out how to bring Lochner around. Which would be great, because our plans to make America whole again are finished without her. In the meantime, if you've got any bright ideas, feel free to give them a shot. Good work.
Why is everyone gigantic asshole to us?
Shut up.
Anyways, let's keep it going. 3-hour episodes. Let's do this.
We literally cannot. My laptop would not handle that.
Yeah. So what are you doing later? Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, alright. Alright. Hope you guys enjoy the episode. I hope everyone's having a good day, staying safe and healthy. And we'll see you guys next mission. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe!